Hi everyone. So for this video, what I'm going to do is I am going to create a CS2N group that is connected to my Google Classroom or one of my Google Classrooms. Okay. So I'm going to click on CS2N group, this button here to create a new group. I am in the groups page, by the way, and you get there by clicking on the groups navigation button up here. So let me click this green button here and a window will pop up. And it's going to ask a few things, add a CS2N group. And what I want is to create a CS2N Google Classroom group. Now, this is only available if you have premium access. If you don't have premium access, this button will actually take you to a page that talks about what it is, what CS2N premium access is. So assuming that you have premium access, this is what you'll see. And I'm going to create a CS2N Google Classroom group here. And this page will show all of the available Google Classroom courses that I have. Right now I have two different Google Classrooms. So I'm going to pick this one here, Robotics Period 3. And I'm going to connect that course. And you'll see that it was successful, and I can click on Robotics Period 3 now. For this, I do not have any activities yet. I also don't have anyone in my roster right now, but I am able to go to the Google Classroom itself here. So I click here, it'll come up with that Google Classroom as as you've developed for your Google Classroom. Okay, go back to that tab, and if I want to add an activity, I'll just click here to add an activity. So I'm just going to kind of pick just any group activity here just to show you. Let me just pick this coding and computational thinking with VexIQ. So let's do that. I'm going to click on add the group. And you'll see that it puts it in my list of activities here. Okay. And any members within my group should have access to it. And if I wanted to, I could import rosters here. So anyone in my Google Classroom, it's going to import that roster from the group. So in my Google Classroom, I should just have, right now I have one person, Catherine here, who is in my group. And if I import the roster, it'll say Catherine has an existing account and it's going to import. So I'm going to import the roster here. And you'll see that Catherine made it in here. And the other final thing that I do want to talk about is being able to send all of the activities into my Google Classroom. Okay, so that is done by clicking on this link here, send activity to Classroom. So what that does is in my classwork, I don't have anything here. And when I click on send activity to Classroom, what it's going to do is in the background, it is going to send all of the kind of the pages within this course as links and topics in my Google Classroom. And so if I refresh, you'll start to see all of the different topics, which is basically the different badges of CS2N in my Google Classroom. And it'll slowly kind of fill in because it's kind of working in the background to upload all of these things to my Google Classroom. Okay, so if I keep refreshing, I'll start to see more and more of these appear. Let's see, quiz uploads and things appear in my Google Classroom. So it'll take a little bit to run. Occasionally, if it's too slow, it may actually require you to click on it again. Okay, so I'm going to click on it again in case, in case all of it didn't make it into it. Okay, so just keep an eye out for that. You might run into that if your internet connection might be a little slow. But if that does happen, just click on that link again, and it'll kind of continue on with where it left off. Okay. All righty. Thank you all.